confusion because Nigeria is confused, our president is confused, NLC is confused, both of us in the studio we are confused. Vince, are you confused?
I'm not confused. I'm focused.
But
I'm
you
always
look
focused.
confused.
If I tell you say I'm confused, na lie. I focus die. And I don't like when you say Nigeria is confused because we
How
are
are we
not.
not confused when we're like they are dragging? You know what they are dragging at the moment.
Everybody know what they want at this particular time, but
Are you sure
it
everybody
might not be
knows?
coming. But everybody are not confused. They are focused. If not,
Everybody is confused.
if not the country for those cars.
My name is Jed Bills, and I'm here with.
Yeah, this Vince film. I'm very focused.
We
I'm a
are
focused
very
guy.
confused in this country. You see, I'm saying I'm confused. We are confused, and he's saying we aren't. So there's confusion in the studio already. That just
Okay.
tells you how confused
I cannot
we
align
all
with. I
are.
cannot align with your own thought or feeling about something. So my mind might.
Okay, but you asked me
different.
why I feel we are all confused.
From a personal to you, I don't need to even ask you.
No, because okay, it's about our first story.
I know that's what you want
Strike,
to say.
NLC, and labor strike. Like, I don't understand how NLC will be proposing a certain amount of money for negotiation. I guess 495 or thereabout.
Mhm.
And the federal government are telling us they can only give us 60,000 naira. Like, what can 60,000 naira buy in the market?
I thank God that you just said it's negotiation. Me, I don't support the fact that they are going on strike, but thank God that
Are
you
you
said
serious?
it's negotiation. Things like this are something that is going to happen, and that's why there is a union for it. So
The
strike
union,
is
the union
bound
is
to
not
happen.
working.
Who said? Why are they on
The
strike?
new union, they are not working. Okay, why would they call off the strike just one day? They cut off
Do you know?
water supply to Senate. They cut off light nationwide. I think they said the grid failed or something.
No, it was not greed. They went on strike too now.
But they were now telling us national grid failed, or so they were giving us one story. I know they went on strike. Okay, then hospitals, everybody went on strike. I was happy for a moment, thinking Nigeria has started working, only for me to see the negotiation the next morning that they are negotiating 60,000 naira.
Anyway, one thing to understand about all these are industrial actions. So they are actions to create stability and balance where possibly there's no balance. So that's equilibrium level. That's what they are fighting for. So
So that means they are confused.
they can go on strike. No, they can go on strike and they can call it
So
off.
when did they
Even
say this is the next strike? Because I heard
Hmm?
they are giving them a break. That was a warning strike, yeah. Then they are going to go back on if their negotiations are not met. And how would you come from 400, like about 400,000 and more to 60,000? And now I'm hearing they want to add 2K.
for me, it's not feasible. That's why I think it's better.
The 400,000.
400,000 is not feasible
How is
for
it
them
not
to.
feasible?
The reason why is that there are a lot of people. If 400k should leave the state account or the federal account, I think we'll be spending a lot on servicing humans rather than capital projects.
Don't you think when they service humans, humans will have, because the
They
last
will
time
save the
I
money to
bought
Japa.
the last no, we're not even talking about that right now because I'm not even smiling, because if you see me, I'm not smiling. I came here like a mama. I'm not smiling. If you do you know how much is a rubber of beans? As at the last time I bought rubber of beans, it was 5,500, meaning a cup should be like 400 thereabout. Like, how do you expect the common man to feed? I like most times in transportation, buses and all that, the workers, they always complain that transport fare is taking their salary.
Yeah.
They are all borrowing. I feel I'm a business person. You get? I feel if there is money, even if it's not that 400, yeah. I feel even if it's 200 or even if it's that 105,000 that I think Minister of Work or somebody was proposing to the president, and somebody was saying that he doesn't see himself paying, like he can't afford to pay his four drivers 105,000. Like, how does it make it make sense to me? How will you have four? Because it will make them reduce they are people that they employ, and I feel there'll be money in circulation. Right now, they can't even buy. There are some things that people want to buy. I sell fruit salad. Sometimes when we go market it and all that, people will be like, they'll tell my
No,
sales rep, we want buy you, but money not
I
day.
did economics. I did economics. If the wage rate of individual per capita income is increased, it will also affect inflation. It's going to affect
Yeah,
inflation.
true. It will affect inflation, but what? Okay, what are we now? What are we experiencing right now?
We are experiencing inflation already,
So
but
it's
it will
gonna be
further spark.
hyperinflation.
It will further spark if
That's
it's
what they
not.
call. That's what they call
Mm.
hyperinflation.
Yeah.
But is it not better we have the money in circulation?
The problem is that when you have the money, you can still not be able to afford what you want to afford with the money,
How?
because the things will now still go up again, and the money that you thought was maybe 200k, the real value
Okay,
will now
but do you
be
know
50,000.
what the problem is? Price regulatory body. I thought there was price
No,
regulation
price,
body
price, whatever regulation,
in
whatever board cannot work
in
now, because
Nigeria.
let me tell you,
Why?
there's no the float dollar. Now we are seeing, because if you are doing maybe business of importation, you sell as possibly you buy,
Yeah, the way you buy
you
yourself.
sell as you buy. So if I'm importing something for, maybe I'm importing electronics for maybe a million naira, I'm going to say maybe like 1.1, like that. And if the dollar goes up and I'm buying for 1.3, I'm going to say 1.4. So there's no way it will work because the naira is floated. Sorry, okay, the naira is floated right now.
Dollar.
Is it the
Okay.
dollar naira? I'm confused about that. So, but it's floated already. I just don't know.
Yeah.
But concerning the industrial strike, I think it's the right direction, and
Do you
I don't want to
get?
blame. I don't want to blame the labor party. I say the labor, don't mind the labor union, because even when they went on strike just for 24 hours, they were blaming the union because they said that they would have gone on strike alone without involving
How can they go on strike?
involving other sectors of the.
Do you know that you are a CEO, right? I'm a CEO, so I understand the importance of the power of workers, like labor. I understand the power, because if my staff tell me that they are not working, there are sometimes I'll be like, what's up? What happened? My business will not go. Do you understand? Same with Nigeria. If we all come together and say we aren't working, but do you know that some people are ready to? Do you know the problem of Nigeria? Nigerians are the problem of Nigeria, because some people are ready to take that 60,000. Even now that they are even saying that, they will even tell you leave that 2k, give us the 60k. We want to work. They just want to work.
But the truth is that I won't lie. I know this is for the labor. I don't want to blame anything on the labor, but I just want to say that even 60k or 62k, even if it's 100k safe, it's not even enough to even
If it's
feed in the.
100k, see, if it's 100k, at
But
least.
it's still not even enough to even feed. Especially when you are
True.
married. I think this is just the wrong
True.
time
I
for you to
don't
get
even know
married.
how.
This is not
You have
just.
started
It's just the wrong
again.
time for you to get
See, I'm
married.
not
This
ready
is
to
my
laugh
candy advice to
today.
you guys. So,
Do you know what is have reduced now?
so you don't go. You reach time now.
I'm
They're going
even
to check
coming
having
from one,
biscuits.
and I don't want to say what happened, but I left on time, but I don't want to say what
You will
happened.
notice that all the brotherhood now they will step backward.
Do you understand?
They will step backward. Just go put something for your head. That's how they will do
I
it now.
swear, my wedding is going to be very small,
Or
because I can't go
it
and
can be a
bring
low key
crowd
of
that I
20
cannot
person.
feed.
Let's go
Though.
to the next gist. Abeg.
The next gist, next major gist that trended was Heritage Bank. CBN revoked Heritage Bank's license because of low funds. And I'm thinking, what happens to people that have money in that with that bank?
If they revoke the license, that means they've stopped them from operating. So
Yes, with
they,
immediate
they
effect. But
but
why?
they it's
How
re-
possible is that?
revoking is not like you are revoking the license, but it's not like you are banning them from operating. So they can further go and improve and fix
Whatever
whatever
the
issue
issue
they have
is,
and still
yeah.
come back to their way of operation. But if a bank wants to liquidate, it's definitely not going to affect the
You
customers.
remember Oceanic Bank then?
Yeah.
They didn't, when they said they had issues, another bank bought them. So I don't understand why they will just revoke Heritage Bank license just like that.
It's possible that maybe
This is a
this.
bank. See, you don't understand the gravity of this thing.
I
This is a bank where your money is.
no, it's possible now. They have to. There are some banks that they are not. There's a reserve. There's what they call CBN reserve that banks are normally advised to have.
Yeah.
That reserve is supposed to be there because most times for people that do savings,
Yeah.
once they debit, once they sorry they pay in their money to the bank uses part of that money for possibly investment purposes and loan. But the federal government require that there must be a bank reserve
Okay.
that I think they are not meeting up to their
Okay.
reserve, so they will have to revoke their license.
But while all this were all going on, Messi Ike of Big Brother was complaining that her 100 million is inside the bank, and I think what I heard, I don't know, allegedly, I'm not sure about this amount. They were telling her that they want to give her 5 million out of 100 million. That's why she started crying out, and that has actually sparked up controversies.
I don't think it's even it should she I don't think she have anything to worry about. This is what they call it's a legal entity, or if you like call it a legal entity. So when they want to fold up like that, if they go okay, possibly if they go bankrupt, the customers are they have the liberty to the liquidation funds of the bank, maybe selling off their property. The court can come and say, okay, if possibly if customers start crying that their money is in the bank, oh, the court can say, okay, what's up? Since you are liquidating, how much is worth your property?
Yeah.
So they will check it, they will evaluate it, and they start using the property to pay up. I don't think it's going to affect Mr. UK. And even if somebody else, maybe other bank want to buy it, the other bank will now take the burden of the customers and pay the customers why they transfer the ownership to themselves. Like Access Bank bought Diamond Bank. I think Diamond Bank was having the same issue. So, but they had to quickly sell off because they were not making money again. So Access Bank bought, and Access Bank paid off all their customers.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's just I don't know why but maybe she's just scared. But there's rules for banking when it involves customers and their money.
Okay, then this other gist about two girls who went to visit a man to keep him company. And while they went to visit this man, okay, this is the story. They went to visit a man to keep him company, and when they went to visit the man, they didn't come back. So there are people, and the girls people, they knew where they were, like they knew they were going out for something. So people started calling out like, we are looking for our sisters, or these are their pictures and all that, if you have any news about
Information
them.
about them.
Yeah. Before you know it, we heard that the man mutilated them.
Which part of their body they come out?
He removed their head, I think their organs, their, those private stuff and all that.
Okay.
So the two girls, and like later, when they invited the man in Abuja. They not arrest, like they wanted to arrest him. They did not arrest him in this. The thing happened in Aba. They did not arrest him in Aba. I think he went to Port Harcourt to do one or two things. Then he now went to Abuja himself. In police custody, I don't know where they were taking him to. They said whether they had the man was trying to escape. Then vigilantes shot him. Do you understand? And now people are like, it's a lie, it's a lie. So Harrison, I don't know if you know Harrison, the popular activist.
Hmm.
He went to look at it. He went to the mortuary and confirmed. But people are like, and do you know the chat? The chat was like, the man said he wanted to, she and her friend to come and keep him company. She said, okay, how much is he willing to pay? And I said, he will pay 1 million. He'll pay 1 million for them. That's
This is want to say
500.
100 million.
No, nah.
Make
That's
I wear
five
bra
hundred.
now, man. Tarot.
That's 500,000. I don't know if he's paying for their flight and all that stuff. But later, the gist came out that there were updates on the story. Gist came out that he does that to women a lot. A lot of girls came out to speak out, like they spoke out. Then another thing is, the man like he was arrested in UK for this same issue before. Do you get? And the most shocking thing inside there that the first discovered that one of the girls was married to a white man. She left her husband's house. Girls go dey talk say husband no dey o, husband no dey o, na cause na dey dey street o. This one left her husband's house to go and collect 500K that cannot even buy you hair
You see that you are the
these
problem of
days.
this world. The problem, the
I dey
if
tell you story, you dey talk say we be
you
the
see that
problem. I don't
because of the one
understand.
when you said that somebody was married to possibly a white man, and he also left that white man and can't still go the hustle and
She was
still
a Ghanaian, by the way, not like a
Ghanaian,
Nigerian.
even if no matter what, provided she's a female and she's your gender. But I don't know what to say about that, yeah.
Okay,
But
what
that's
about the man that would always molest girls? Even one came out was like the day she went to his house, he beat her up, he raped her, like he molested her. He was even threatening to kill her. Then the man's friend came out and said that he threw he threw a girl off his balcony one day. Like he's a beast.
there's
Okay,
some
what
men,
do you have to say about that?
there's
He's a
some
male. This is a male. This is not female. Though.
there's some may or some men that are like that. They are just hyper temper.
Hyper.
Yeah.
You call that
So,
okay? What about the mutilation?
yeah.
The mutilation, like removing
But
those.
I don't know if they've confirmed that. But
They
if
saw one body. They've not seen the other body.
and so how do we know that they've mutilated the body?
One one of the like only
The
one body.
parts is
Only one of the. They said they saw. Okay, there was somebody that said his cutting. He used his cutting to wrap the person, the two girls. So somebody said that they saw the two bodies, only for them to come the next day, and it was only one body. So many stories around this particular story.
I don't know. I just don't talk about the dead because a lot of things can happen. Only the dead can know or tell
Are you scared?
what happened to the dead. Eh?
Are you
I'm not
scared?
scared now. These stories are not. They are familiar stories.
The only
So
person that could actually say what really happened, they said the only prime suspect is dead.
that's what I'm saying. They are familiar stories. So it is very difficult to talk about the dead because only the dead can answer the cause of their death. So
So
let's move.
Israel, Israel's Israel DMW estranged wife.
Ex-wife. You mean ex-wife?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God. Sheila and her bestie Ginika bought a house recently
Wait,
to celebrate.
is it two people that bought one house?
Yes.
Wait, they just bought one house.
Yes.
I don't know.
But actually, this story is giving. Do you remember Buhe? Do you know Buhe?
Um,
Buhe and Hilda Bassi. There was a time
okay, I remember.
Instablog posted that Buhe bought a house for Hilda Bassi. When they fell out, the news came out that it was just for publicity stunts. That it was Buhe's house, but not like she gave it to Hilda Bassi.
But if she bought the house, congratulations to her. But I don't think if there's anything to.
Who?
So
Which of them?
it's
Like
just
if
enough.
they bought the house.
Congratulations to them, and also congratulations to
Buhe. Okay,
BMW's
BMW. And straight.
ex-wife.
Straight.
So possibly there are sometimes you have to do that to make sure that you are feeling good. Yeah, okay, even after everything that happened. But I don't think
I
your
don't
ex
think
your
they.
ex-boyfriend will be
For
moved by that.
me, I don't think. I feel it's publicity stunt.
So they know who they are doing it. Maybe they are trying to pepper some persons. But
Atarodo, putting
I
Atarodo in
I
Israel
just feel
DMW's
I just
eyes.
feel is not Israel because Israel is not even going to be affected by that. If Israel are Benin man, so
Are you sure? Because he's still calling. Like it's just that we don't talk about it. He still
you
calls
bought
her out.
house. I don't know. You bought house. You know house when Israel will buy.
Does he have a house?
Why go tell say Israel not get house?
I'm just asking.
No,
Maybe
just
it was Davido that bought it for him too.
Davido can. So if she bought her, that means Davido can just let me leave Israel aside. Davido can use his money to buy 10 of that house for Israel. So it's not even something to. It's when you don't have your source, you now be paying. You have source to buy it even more. And so, but you don't have to stress your source. That's wisdom. Let's move to the next.
Anyways, Portable. You know Portable don't jand.
Portable has like he has been going to UK, London for a while.
But this one he went to Atlanta. Like he got a visa. He posted it one time that they granted him a visa, and now he has traveled finally.
So he's now living in.
No, not like he's leaving. Like he went. I think they invited him for something or something like that. So that's in USA,
Okay,
and
I think
he
it was
linked.
for an event. I saw Tiwa.
Yeah, he linked up with Tiwa. He linked up with Tiwa, and they were. I think they were shading Cider Bush for what she wanted. She said, but he was calling Tiwa, my mama, see my mama, see my mama. Tiwa was like, she should keep quiet. He was like, see my mama, see my mama. For my mind, I said, Tiwa fit born person like you. You don't know your mama. Oga, calm down. You know, be like say you don't know your mama.
I've seen Portable with Tiwa many times, but anytime Portable sees Tiwa, he's just always hype.
Excited.
Yeah, he's always hyping.
But who
But
will not be
that's
excited to see Tiwa?
who will be excited to see Tiwa? I will not be excited. So, so don't seize everybody. The only,
Why
person,
won't you be
the only
excited?
person
She's
that inspired
like a
me,
queen in her own
and
field.
she's good. I don't want to say, but she's good. But the only person that inspires me more as regard the music industry when it comes to the female stems, just because.
Why?
Hmm?
Why?
If you're talking about the body, she has body more than Tiwa. I
Is it
kind of
because she
use
doesn't expose her body as much
exactly.
as
You understand? She exposed her body. You don't see them for stage. And sometimes when she wears some transparent stuff that you can easily use your eye to delete. But this-
you're a bad
Let's
boy?
go to the next, please. Leave.
No, we're still on the gist. Like the Davido and Portable, they also linked up.
Okay, the video and portable.
Yeah, they
It
also
was on
linked.
phone call now
Then he
or live chat.
invited him for dinner, I guess. Then they went.
Through
They
like
went.
through the live call.
Yeah, through the life call, they showed them. He bought him a Dior. He gifted him a Dior and stuff like that. But anyways, shout out to Portable, big wins. No wonder girls are always like, I like Portable. As in, if you see girls that can die for Portable,
Can you
and
die
you'll
for
be shocked.
portable?
No, God forbid. This kind of
So
thing.
if you cannot
No.
die for portable, let's not talk about it. Let's move to the next.
Okay, the next gist is about people dragging Toyin Abraham. They drag Tony Abraham, they drag Sarkodie, they drag Zach Oji, they dragged what they call this woman?
Shayla is supposed to be there.
Shayla, they didn't really drag Shayla, but you see Tony Abraham, they said she should come and say the
Badmus,
idea.
have you?
Yeah, they dragged what's her name? Eniola Badmus. And they told Tony Abraham to come and tell them the idea, that idea that Baba told you, that Baba shared
Yeah,
with
I
you.
remember
Come and tell us.
during the campaign.
And she
They
said
said,
she's not gonna, she's unapologetic. She can support whoever she wants to support. That why would they be dragging her for supporting who she wants to support?
okay, I want to be bold. I want to speak to the camera. I know possibly Mario might be seeing me. I don't know if this video gets to you, but I really want to say this. I know they will be dragging you now because people are in pain. Like, I don't know if you feel it, but a lot of people are in pain. Some people sleep. Some people 3 square meal are now 1 square. It's not 1 square meal, just 1 meal now. So if they are subdued to those kind of hunger, they will actually come for those who actually. I know everybody has their way to put in or to vote in whoever they wanted to vote, but for that election, for the past election, it was very clear to us that one person would have done better than the other person, even if maybe all of them were not totally qualified. But this was a clear election that people saw, like we saw it very clear that this person will do better than this. So let's not be sentimental. Let's not be let's not be tribalistic or whatever. But I just don't know how come you so much believe on our president. Based on, I believe it was based on his past performance. Because what I used to tell people is that um, President Bola Tinubu Ahmed is actually a good man as regards whatever his legacy in the past, but there is a prime for that. Currently, Nigeria is heavy,
In
and
shambles.
there's a big problem on ground, and we need somebody that has not gotten to its prime
Mm.
to fix it. So, but not person that has gotten to its prime. That's why we are in pain. Imagine, I'm in pain talking to you, ma. I just cannot believe the fact that we keep missing our ex-president. Buhari was a total disaster. I don't know why we are missing disaster because in Buhari's time, it was hard, but
At
Buhari's time is far
least,
better than this.
yes.
Far, far better than
Like
this.
the prices of
Far,
things
far
were
better than
going
this.
high, maybe 100 naira, 200, 300, but this one is 8,000, 500, 1,000, 500, 500, 1,000. Like, yo,
I know he might have a good intention for Nigeria, but change does not come once. Change is something that comes gradually. You cannot just ignite change just like that. So that is why the impact is felt. I think both the rich, both the poor, everybody is feeling the impact. I can tell you, as I'm talking to you now, I've not eaten. So that is why I will be paying when I think about those who I try to. Till today, I'm still paying about those who I try to educate. I try to educate them about the importance of the previous election, on why they should vote right, and why I think this
do
particular
you think
candidate is
it's
right.
voting? It's not about voting. We all know. We all slept and we saw a new
No,
president.
no, this election would have been, even if it was rigged, even if there's a plan,
Allegedly.
even if there's a plan to rig, or even if at all they had any plan to rig election, it would have be difficult if everybody come together as one. Imagine if
Yeah.
80 people vote for somebody and the remaining person is just 20%. How will you rig,
To be too obvious.
like how will you rig that? So
But for me, I don't have issues or like with you supporting whoever you want to support, both Eniola Batmos, both Tony Abraham. I don't have issues with you supporting them, but at least you can call the president to, like, okay, you can actually speak out and be like, I'm not in any way, I'm not supporting what he's doing. It's not like I didn't support him. I supported him, but it's not like I'm supporting what he's doing. He can do better. Do you understand? Like,
I really
call
feel
him
I
out.
really feel that I know people. You know, people are suffering. You are seeing it.
Do you
At least people are
understand?
watching your movies. They spend
We
money
can't
for
even
that.
go to the movies anymore now.
So
The
you
cinemas, we
understand,
can't go
it's going
there
to affect you.
anymore.
Is even your own craft is going to affect it. People are suffering. I think you should be.
She
You
should
should.
just
You should
talk.
just come out
Just
and
come out.
some.
Not saying that you are
Eh, yeah, you
unapologetic.
can. You
You
can
can
just come out
support,
and apologize to people that you thought it was better, but
and
then
still talk to
then
your president, the
exactly
president, and say,
you
"Oh,
can still
Mr.
go.
Man, Mr. President, please, people are really so. We supported you. I was part of the people that supported you openly. Please do something."
Because you people are influential, you people are the front runner right now. So first of all, I think to be a good front runner, you first of all need to apologize to the people who are in pain, and
Yes.
then now face the people who are causing the pain,
Then the
and try to
problem.
let them know what the people are facing, so
Mm-hmm.
that they can ease it. They can ease it, because even you, it will not be safe for you, because I don't know what an angry man would do. I just don't want to know.
They don't. They are just pushing everybody to the
let's
wall.
let's
Like,
let's let's move to the next. So all of you that voted the president currently, I know he's trying to do his best, but I think now you guys should help him. That's my only advice. You guys should just help him so that we can fix
because
it
they are
and make,
closer to the grassroots. They
yes,
know
so that
what
you,
their
we can
fans
we
are
can
going
make
through.
Nigeria. We all want, if he's performing well, we'll praise him. We all want Nigeria to
Yeah,
be
for
better.
sure.
Well, no
When
matter the
dollar was
person.
going down, we praised him only for us to see.
Yes, not
Let's not even go
notwithstanding
there.
the person on the presidential seat. We just want the economy to be good for us,
For
for your movie
us,
too, for whatever we do, for our business,
yeah.
for our children, and for our future. Let's move to the next, please.
So, EFCC raided some clubs in Akure. I heard you said they also raided some places in Delta. They've been raiding a couple of places, but the one in Akure was the one that really broke the internet, because how can EFCC go into clubs and arrest people, ballers?
There's a law. I said there's a law, mutilation. I think that will be one of the case, because like the one similar one that happened in Delta, it was they raided the place because of naira mutilation, party event like that. So they just want to see people who are violating the. I said ESCC did the right thing to use influential
Clubs.
personality as scapegoat. So
Okay.
now it's not like it is a personal fight of the EFCC to maybe raid, maybe you say Yahoo boys and all those stuff. It's a law, and celebrities have suffered from it. So you that know the law, you have to pay the price if you break the law. I think this is what the government should do. They should first of all use the use
Celebrities.
not I mean use the political personalities in power to set an example.
Or
Yes,
politicians.
politicians to set an example for the rest people to obey. Imagine you taking the maybe the vice president to prison because possibly he stole money, or maybe the minister of finance too, maybe like 3 years or 4 years in prison because he stole money. I think the other people will coordinate. So when you are caught, maybe you are a low staff and you are caught in the same crime, you have nothing than to face the law. I think we all should just know that it is not the right time to spray right now. So we should look for a better way to spray.
I don't know if you followed up on this story. A particular guy, you know that guy that went to interview that guy that was like he's broke, he was a musician and all that. He always interviews old musicians. That guy now,
Yes.
Sky B, that interviewed Sky B also.
What's his name? Ubi Abi was
I don't really know his name. He interviewed a particular guy, and that guy said that he is Obi
Lucky
Kubana's.
Udu.
Yeah, he interviewed a particular guy, and that particular guy said that he is Obi Kubana's younger brother. That Obi Kubana, is it Obi? Sorry, chief priest.
Mm-hmm.
Chief priest. He said he is chief priest's younger brother, and that's chief priest Kubana, and that Kubana is a baller while he is a phone repairer in, I think,
So
Alaba
what's he trying
market.
to say that Cubana is not helping,
He said he's generous and all that stuff, but
is not coming to his
he's
side.
still not
I beg leave
like.
that thing. When you are famous, when you are the breadwinner, you always have things like that. You cannot help everybody. I learned that.
Yeah, you can't help
I
everybody,
I
but you
learned
can
that.
actually try to
No.
like okay, what's there? If it's actually true,
See,
I don't know if it's true,
if
but if it's actually true, what's there in setting up a standard shop for him
that
and
is why
just
I will
like
tell you
chill?
to even leave that case, because if you call chief priest now and ask him, you will hear him say, if at all this stuff is claiming is real, you will hear him say that there was a time he gave this boy money and he useless, and
Wasted
you
it.
hear that
Okay,
kind of,
because he felt the money will
yeah,
always be coming and all that. That's
you
true.
hear those kind of story. So I think that story
Because
that
that's why I
has
wanted
treated
us to talk about it, to like
yes.
elaborate
You
on
get
it so
kind.
that
I
we'll
just don't want to
know
talk
like.
about when you are blown, you will understand.
No, I'm not. Even if I'm
You
not
got you
blown,
don't get money.
it's not even blown. Like if I have money, I don't need to be blown to have money. Do you get?
Yeah.
I could have money
You cannot
tomorrow.
help everybody.
I even understand it right now at my level. What you just explained, I understand it. I didn't even see it from that point. But anyways, today's flavors that bearer. So a lot of dignitaries were there. Chief priest was there.
Today's
Uh,
date is what? Sorry.
today's date is 8.
Okay.
Yeah, 8. I'm
So
right.
the bearer is on the is
8th
8th of
of June.
okay.
So, what they call it? Indaboski was there.
No man,
I
no man
think
for this.
Peter Obi came. I cited him. I saw him. Is one video where he Flavor went to greet Peter Obi. So
So
I felt he was there. So a lot of people were all there to like show their support for Flavor.
so we are supporting you in front of the camera.
Accept our condolence.
Thank you. So let's move to the
So,
next.
this one is what we're going to use in ending the show today, guys.
Have we talked about Nigeria match?
Okay, did they lose or they won?
Better.
It didn't. I didn't even see it. Like,
I didn't know
I
it
saw. I
much.
knew they were playing, but okay, let's just talk about it. What happened?
Nigeria played South Africa again 1-1. It was yesterday now.
One. No wonder I didn't really like.
Eh?
I didn't. No, the
Everybody are
match
angry. You know, it's a World Cup qualifier. So everybody,
qualification. Yeah, but
I didn't even won now. You will be hearing celebration. South Africa made a promise that they were going to stop us to qualify to the World Cup. And they came
okay.
to our home. They came to Uyo. I think, yeah, Uyo, Akwa Ibom, abi? Yeah.
Yeah.
They came there to play Nigeria home and they draw Nigeria. Luckily, Nigeria almost lost that match during the first
So
half.
who are not going there?
We still do not know yet who's going to qualify, but Nigeria is sitting at the 5th position on the
What about South Africa?
Group C. South Africa, I think South Africa is seated maybe, I think, 3rd or 4th position, because they have I think they have 4 points. Nigeria have 3 points. While we have
Okay, is it their next match, Nigeria's next match, that will determine?
I think Nigeria still have 2 more matches to determine if they are going to qualify to the World Cup.
Okay. Oh,
But
that's great news.
But I think
though.
Nigeria is playing Benin on Monday, so they have to win the rest match, because the past 3 matches they've played is draw. So they need to win their next 3 to even have a chance to even qualify from that group.
Oh.
But kudos to them, Sha. The coach.
What about that? The
Finidi,
last coach? Was it the last
No,
coach?
no, they changed coach now. Finidi did not play
Why do they keep
Boniface
changing coaches?
because they were feeling that the tactics of the coach was not good enough. So,
Okay, like the players he was putting
like
in
the
for
previous coach
some.
during the Afcon, they made Nigeria struggle to win. So they need a coach that will make the player play flawlessly to victory.
Okay.
So I think that's why they changed.
I don't know
But
nothing about
I just hope
football.
that you guys win your next match so that you make us proud. Thank you.
Anyways, this news is not exciting. It's not something that is supposed to be exciting. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's about X, the app, the former Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah, X.
now I know why
That
you're happy.
now that wait, what they call this guy? Elon Musk bought and later changed it to X. He has now said that pornography is accepted on X, so you can post your adult content there, and they do pay money. So that's good news. Like you can post your adult content there for us to watch, and when we view, probably will comment if you are good, and then they will.
You sound like you're smart. Or should we start shooting? Should we start rolling
No,
camera?
I like watching. I like watching.
You don't like
I ain't
doing.
gonna lie.
Me, I
I
like
like
doing.
watching.
I don't
No, I
like
don't
watching.
like doing.
I
Nah.
like-
But I
Should we
like
start
to
rolling camera?
watch, guys. Because
Let's-
I don't smoke, I don't drink, so I just
So,
like to watch things.
No, it's
just
a
like,
good idea. Let's create an account now.
I don't
let's create
understand. Who is
content
less?
now.
Less who? No, see the deal. You can actually have people come do it, and then you post. You have to have like just do the big booty girls. Like
No, it's
this one, just be fat girls. Always fat girls with maybe you and or another guy. Then you just treat some for some. Like that Amechi guy wanted to do treat some. The one that killed those girls and they now died. So don't worry, always not be like that. So you do maybe 5 boys to
No,
one girl, 5
I-
girls to one boy. People will
just-
comment,
I just
and
want-
they used to pay
no, I just want to be special.
big money.
I just want to be special to one person. Like it's just me and that person doing it.
And now you can
Creating
still
different
do it
style, different
now. If
content.
you are good, you can do it with whoever. Like me,
I'm
I
choosing
don't
you
create.
now.
I don't create adult content. I'm just
But you
a
perform adult
podcaster.
content
No,
in
I don't
secret.
perform. I'm a virgin. I
Eh.
said it here. I've never had sex.
Then you know they
like,
get breasts.
for
I beg,
real.
move. Let's move. Let's
I'm
move.
just fat, that's all. Well, that's all for the show today. It was I told you it was going to be a confusing show because we started up at a low pace and now we are living happily because
Because of porn.
no money, like it involves money now. Don't you watch it? And while you are watching it, they will be paying them. So that's it. I'm just saying. So make sure your kids stay out of X. This is a notification. That that app is contaminated already.
I like Twitter. I beg. Sorry, X.
No, your like the kids, you should like warn them about. Normally it used to be website, but right now it's an app. Anyways, that's all for today. Have a nice week ahead.
You have any
Signing
music for
out.
the week?
Music for the week. See, I don't know any music for the week though.
Uh,
Do you have any?
my song. One say shit. Goodbye.